If you've ever tried to buy Chardonnay online and immediately felt like you needed a wine degree, same. I know a thing or two about wine, and even I had a hard time. There's so many options, and the difference between a good bottle and a great one usually comes down to where you buy it, not just what bottle you pick. Today, I'm going to walk you through the best places to buy Chardonnay online, the different buying models, what to look for, and how to choose based on how you actually drink wine. Okay, first let's talk about the 4 main online buying models and why this matters. Here's something you won't hear very often. The best place to buy Chardonnay online depends on what kind of buyer you are. There are 4 main models that you'll run into online: curated wine sites, massive online marketplaces, big box retailers that offer good value but pickup and delivery options, and lastly we have a winery-direct. It's great for specific regions and styles and if you know what you like. Each one is best for a different situation, like gifting, stocking up, or trying something new. So let's go over which ones are best for you. Okay, before we get into the best places to buy Chardonnay online, let's go over a really quick Chardonnay refresher. I think of Chardonnay as basically the choose your own adventure of white wine. It can be crisp and citrusy with like an apple or mineral notes, or it can be rich and buttery with vanilla and oak kind of underlines. So before you buy, you really want to know which side you lean towards, fresh and zippy or buttery and cozy. If you don't know yet, don't stress. Choosing the right place to buy Chardonnay makes experimenting way less risky. If I had to pick one risk-free place to buy Chardonnay online, it's probably Wine Insiders. I've ordered a ton of wine delivery services and tried out subscriptions over the years. They all have the pros and cons, but Wine Insiders is a big winner for me. They have an amazing selection, really good prices, free delivery, and tons of options for reoccurring subscriptions, gifting, and yes, Chardonnay. But here's my full list of the best places to buy Chardonnay online so you can decide for yourself. So your first option to buy Chardonnay online are from curated wine sites. If you want Chardonnay online without getting lost in 9,000 search results, curated wine sites are the easiest entry point. This is where a service like Wine Insiders, Splash Wines, or First Leaf is honestly a really approachable option. Not because it's the only place, but because it's built for normal people who want good bottles without overthinking it. They have a dedicated Chardonnay collection page, and you'll notice something helpful right away. It's curated, not infinite. You can browse styles and price points without drowning in options. Also, many wine retailers will show shipping restrictions right on the product listings. Wine Insiders does this too, with notes like cannot ship to your state if applicable, which is exactly the kind of clarity that first-time online buyers need. Curated sites are best for if you want solid quality without deep research, if you're buying multiple bottles for hosting or holidays or just restocking, or if you want the browsing experience to just feel simple. Your next option is huge online marketplaces. If you're the type who knows exactly what you want, like a specific region, a producer, or vintage, then a massive marketplace is your best friend. Wine.com is the first one that comes to mind. It's a classic example here. Huge selection, detailed filters, lots of bottle options. They have $12 bottles and $1,200 bottles with almost 1,500 options in between. The sky is really the limit on marketplaces like this. I recommend you go this route if you already have a good idea of what type of Chardonnay you want. Just search it, click on it, add to cart, done. But if you're just getting into Chardonnays, or you're looking for a nice gift for a wine lover, or heck, you just want to try out some different notes, then I advise you to go with something more curated like Wine Insiders or a sampler box of some kind. Your third option for buying Chardonnay online is big box retailers. If you want the cheapest buy online experience, especially if you're someone who doesn't want to deal with shipping timing and all that nonsense, big retailers can be surprisingly practical. Total Wine is one of the first ones that comes to my mind. I've used them in the past. I've had great experiences with them. They have a massive Chardonnay category with everything from budget bottles to higher end options, but for the most part, the prices are super cheap, and the more you buy, the cheaper they get. And they're very clear that options can include delivery or pickup, depending on where you live, because alcohol laws vary by state. But they also list which states they ship the wine to. It's not all 50, sorry. So just check that before you get too far in. And your fourth option for buying Chardonnay online is winery-direct. If you already know what you love, like an unoaked Chardonnay or something super specific like cool climate Chardonnay, buying winery-direct can be amazing. This is where you get the straight from the source experience. And sometimes better access to limited releases. Find a winery that makes a Chardonnay you love and head to their website to see if they offer direct-to-buyer shipments. Buena Vista Winery in California is a really great one. I've also tried delicious Chardonnay from a Canadian winery called Luckett Vineyards. They ship every Monday, so it might take a few days longer than other vineyards, depending on when you order, but it's well worth it. Take a closer look at the sites you trust like Wine Insiders or Total Wine because they also have Winery Direct labels on the ones that come straight from the source. Winery Direct is also the least beginner friendly because options are limited and most only buy direct from the vineyard when they know for sure that they'll love it. So I recommend Winery Direct when you're past the explore stage and you're in the I know exactly what I want stage. So those are the 4 places that I would immediately look for if I were buying Chardonnay online or recommending a friend or family member who's looking to buy Chardonnay online. But here's a really quick cheat sheet to help you make your decision. If you want easy, curated Chardonnay with minimal overthinking, go with Wine Insiders. If you want the biggest selection possible, wine.com. If you want value plus pickup and delivery options, go with Total Wine. And if you want a specific winery or style that you know you already love or were recommended highly, go with Winery Direct. If you're new to ordering wine online, my biggest advice is this: don't start with the most overwhelming option. Pick a retailer that matches how you buy wine, whether that's curated and easy, a huge selection, or pickup convenience. My personal choice would be to go with Wine Insiders and try their curated case of Chardonnay to discover new bottles. I hope this quick guide helped you find the best way to order Chardonnay online. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for all the best wine recs and tips.